All right, guys, here's what's going on today. I got the little D4G loaded up, and we're heading to town. We're going to get started on building the parking lot. All right, guys, so this is what we got on this one. The guy that owns the machine shop, which is on the other side of that blue building, he bought this lot here, and he's going to lease it to a company, park semi trucks in here. So basically, to where the dozer's parked at, we're going to strip back all the topsoil, see what kind of base we got, and then probably haul Chirt in. We may put fabric down depending on what we got. But I got the dozer dropped off for Jerry. Jerry's on his way here. He's going to get started on stripping. I got to go hit and miss a few other odd jobs, and I'll come back and check on Jerry. But this used to be, from what I've been told, there used to be a factory here that of all things made toilet seats. I got a feeling there's a lot of brick buried there. So if we got a good brick base, we probably won't put fabric down and save the money. If we don't have a good base, we'll put fabric down and make sure it holds them trucks up. So we'll just wait and see what we got. All right, Jerry beat me down here. I had to go emergency septic repair, but he's got started on stripping all the topsoil. The wind rode it over here. Eventually it's all got to end up in a pile right over there, so we'll end up working it down. But it's not quite as solid underneath there. We didn't find a lot of bricks and stuff like we thought we were going to, but it's actually pretty well compacted. I think after they tore this building down, they ran a compactor over it and come back and just put about 6 inches of topsoil on top of it. So we're gonna leave old Jerry B and do his thing. All right, guys, we are finally back on this parking lot job. It's been like a little over a week since the first half of the, look at that. Anybody spotted that back here yet? First job the old girl is gonna go on. We'll see how that works out here in a bit. But between the weather and availability of trucks and a few other things, we've been kind of on hold on this for a little bit, but we're finally gonna get rolling this morning. We're up here at Phil and Joanne's, Wade's mom and dad's house, and we're gonna haul about 25 loads of this Chirt out of here, and they use it for base. Let me show you this stuff real quick. So this is what we call Chirt, and it's basically just deposited in the hill here. The technical term for it, I've been told, it's called outwash, but I don't know if you can see how high we up. The river's way down there, but apparently at one time this was just a big gravel bar. Water was up here and washed it out, but it's basically like river rock, sand, and clay is what it is. But once you get it packed in, it works really well for base. So I'm going to get set up for trucks here. We got Matt up here with his pumpkin Harley Davidson Traco looking machine. He's gonna load for me. I'm gonna get set up for trucks. They're gonna be rolling in here in about half an hour, 45 minutes, and get this party started. Well, the trucks have finally rolled in, and we are finally loaded. I tried to clean up our loading zone there a little bit. Got a truck there, and the truck's sitting up there waiting, so I'm gonna get it loaded up and head to the other end so we can do a little spreading.
All today, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in. If I can get busted out, get enough room and you guys can dump. I can only haul about 15 tons. I figured I'd hop in with my truck and get a few loads hauled in there somewhere. You know, every little bit can't help, I guess.
Yeah.
He's got the topsoil down there. He wants it back hauled out to Rocky Point.
Oh, does he?
So I may throw that on my truck and take it out to Rocky Point and come up there and grab a load and head back. So Matt's pretty much going to stay up here and sit and wait on you guys to load. So hope it'll be a decent day to do it.
Oh,
Looks a lot nicer than what it was yesterday.
hell yeah, it's freaking rained all day.
That was a mess. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get loaded up, so I'll be ready to roll whenever you guys are. Alrighty, I just made it down here. The first 3 trucks have already dumped and left, and it's drying out pretty good for all the rain we got yesterday. So I guess I will throw you guys on board with me. All right, guys, so here's kind of what's going on. I had this camera in this thing for like almost an hour, hour and a half or whatever. I was going to kind of talk you through what I'm doing and tell you what I think of the machine and all that good stuff. I guess I was concentrating so hard on what I was doing. 1, I forgot the camera was in there, and 2, I didn't say a stinking word the whole time I was working. So anyways, I'll kind of fill you in on what's going on here. So obviously, like I said in some previous videos, my skid steer experience is extremely limited. I do have some time on them, but it's not really showing up and doing a job with them. It's just random. There happened to be one sitting on a job, so I use it to load a truck, or needed to move something, so there was one sitting on the job of somebody, so I used it to, move stuff around, or just the random scenario where I was the guy with the most equipment operating experience and something needed to be done. I've used some here and there from time to time, but as far as actually sitting one out in one for 10 hours, working all day long and doing a job, this is truly my first time doing that. So it's got a lot to learn, to say the least. The majority of what I've learned to how to run a skid steer, please don't laugh at me, but believe it or not, has probably come from watching some buddies on YouTube. If you guys ever get a chance, check out Lead Earthworks. Brandon, man, he can make this look so easy. It's so aggravating. But I actually did a phone a friend. I ran this thing for about 2 hours, and that was long enough for me to kind of see some different situations and some different things. So I actually reached out to him and FaceTimed him and did a phone a friend deal. I tried to record it, but unfortunately it just did not turn out too well. There was too much wind going on, and I wasn't holding the phone right, and Brandon was having some problems on his end hearing me. So I do appreciate Brandon taking the time to try to help me out, and he did give me some pretty good pointers, but unfortunately the video didn't turn out real well. But no, I mean, them guys are working and talking about something else, and you just kind of sit back and watch, and there's a lot of techniques that can be learned there by just kind of paying attention to what they're doing and what movements they're making, and how they're correcting what situations they get into, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But just watching some of Brandon's videos over the past year, kind of applying some of the stuff he does was a pretty big help. Chris, Let's Dig 18, he's got some skid steer videos on there as well. I know he did one where he was fixing a parking lot at the lumber yard, I believe. Picked up a few pointers and few stuff from there. The Skidder Kev, I think he's got a little Kubota skid steer as well. Picked up a few things here and there from him. So long story short, I know it sounds crazy, but a lot of what I've learned, which was a huge help, come from just kind of watching some guys on YouTube or stuff. But As the day went on, I was slowly getting the hang of it. Everybody says they push like a bulldozer. Well, I'm here to tell you they do not push like a bulldozer. One, they don't have angle or tilt. Two, they don't have a long as undercarriage, so it's hard to carry grade. Three, the angle of your cutting edge where you're attacking the ground is a lot different. Now, will it get you by in the place of one in some sets? Absolutely, it'll get you by, but this got the job done, and my lack of experience didn't help matters either. But I know for a fact I could have cut my time in half cutting grade out with my bulldozer, but I needed to load topsoil up as well, and a bulldozer is absolutely useless loading topsoil up, and the bulldozer is tied up on another job, and I want to get this done before it rains. So, yeah, I mean, I have no complaints. The trade-off was good. It worked out. We did get the job done. The customer was happy. I guess that's the main thing. So, like I said, it's just I learned a lot on this job, and I'm glad I toughed it out with the skid steer because it kind of forced me to figure some stuff out. And I can definitely see where this is going to be a beneficial piece of equipment in the future going forward. I just don't know if it was the right piece of equipment, particularly for this job. But with that being said, it got the job done, so it's hard to complain about that. And there was several different scenarios I used it on in this job, so now I got a pretty good idea what its capabilities are moving forward and where it's going to fit in, where its place is at in the fleet. I guess is what I'm trying to say here. So, yeah, I'll be quiet here. I'll let you guys watch me work for a little bit, and then we'll continue on. All right, guys, we got 6 loads in there. I got 3 more on the way. I wish I had a 4th truck. I only got 3 trucks running, so get stuck waiting on trucks. But it's going pretty good. We're probably about a third of the way done. Skid steer's doing good. Operator, so. I'm slowly figuring it out. I'm finally getting comfortable to where I can feel like I know I can make the machine do what I want it to do. Just not for sure if that's the right thing I need to be doing. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. I'm missing my dozer right now, but I'm gonna muddle on through it and finish it up with this thing and learn how to operate. So hopefully we'll have some more trucks here soon. Truck's rolling in. This is truck number 7, I believe. But bace is packing in pretty good. It's getting there. thing for sure. Matt's definitely getting our money's worth out of the truck. They were full loads. Well, boys and girls, there's what she looks like at the end of the day. 160 something feet that way and 140 something feet that way. One load short. I think we hauled we hauled 18 quad axle loads in here, and then I hauled 2 loads with my truck. Still not for sure about this old girl. It's gonna take some getting used to. I wish I had my dozer 3 or 4 times a day, but I managed to get by. It's not perfectly flat out there. I'd like to have it a little better, and I know I could get it better with the dozer, but it's probably close enough for what it is. So I don't know. It's been a long day. I'm tired and I'm heading to the house. We'll put a rock on this Monday. Today's Friday, so Monday sounds like a good plan. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. If you could just take a few seconds to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe button, and tap the bell so you'll catch the next video. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram and dirtperfect1.com.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
See you on the next one.